Hey,
Good morning,
Morning.
Bob.
how's everybody doing?
I haven't yet. Good morning, Charles. Good morning, everybody. Charles, I haven't get a single email from you.
Okay.
So I hope you have the Bell South address is gone.
Yeah, I've updated your profile with your new address. I've done that. Okay. So now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to figure out how I can get. All right.
Hey, Bob.
That's in there. Let me see. We're not using the TV yet.
Oh, okay. Hey, Miss Susan.
Hi, Armando. How are you?
Right.
Morning, everybody.
Hey, good morning, Bob.
Good morning.
Good morning, Veronica. It's Friday, Veronica. Fried catfish, and I know you love fried catfish.
I do. So when we go to class in person, I'm gonna have to stay to have lunch.
Just get out of the house and see the world. It's a beautiful day outside.
It
Good
is.
morning. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
Morning.
Okay. I'm having trouble getting the computer connected to this. Can you help me
Well,
before you go?
we see you clearly. Oh,
Yeah,
there is the
I know
boss.
you
Hi,
do.
Sabrina.
You do, but people. Yeah, yeah, that needs to be up here.
What's behind that?
What's
Move your camera.
Yeah, that's the big boss.
Well, that's speakers. This is the connection for the computer.
And where's the other? Yeah,
HDMI.
this is the connection?
No, this right here.
Oh.
And I put it into the HDMI port.
Hello, me, Eloise.
Hello.
Hey, everyone.
Hello.
John.
Hey, Armando.
Yes.
I saw Lucy.
Oh, good.
Is it
Did she
She-
give you a hug and a kiss?
She's deaf and blind. That's why she ignored you.
Oh, yeah.
She can't hear and she can't see.
Good thing.
Yeah, so
Okay.
that's why she ignored
Hey
you.
guys, sorry for the hang up. We're just trying to get,
Oh, don't worry. We have been socializing, Charles.
I know.
John, today is fried catfish.
I know.
Yes.
I have a question.
I've already been back in the kitchen. I'm talking. Okay, so yeah, Karen. What?
Armando,
Yeah, I
are
was
you, are you going to Catfish Friday?
Today? Yes, absolutely.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, I think I will too.
Oh, John, you gonna go too? Okay, I feel some kind of way.
Is go over, grab a kneaded eraser. Start kneading. Okay. And if you want to get you a couple of pieces of paper.
Yeah, the food has been pretty good. I've been there a couple times this week. The food is actually really pretty good.
Is the same chef?
Yeah, Quentin's still there. Yeah.
Oh, okay, that's a good thing.
Yeah, I saw him.
You know,
Yeah.
you
Everybody's there. Sarah's there. Tika's there. Ashley's there. Yolanda's there.
Oh, you know everybody, Armando.
Well, yeah.
So yeah, this is the port.
You
Well, that's
never
he-
know when you need somebody, Veronica. So
Armando's,
right.
Armando's,
Computer.
Armando's the Prince of Benson Center.
Yeah, I believe it.
No, it's not.
Yeah. I'm not gonna say the king, but I'll say the prince.
Okay. Well, the prince is young, so that's cool.
Yeah, I want the computer
Yeah, right, there you go.
to go up on here, and it's plugged in, you know, with HDMI. Yes, but I can't seem to go over there for whatever reason.
Yeah, I was there yesterday. I saw Quentin and Sabrina and Linda and Ace. Talked to them a little bit, but I was there early, so there wasn't anybody there eating.
I haven't seen Vanessa. I don't know if she's there or not. Martha,
Yeah, I haven't seen her.
Martha
Yeah.
retired.
Oh, did she? Really? I didn't know that.
Yeah, Sabrina told me that Martha retired. And
I always liked Martha.
Yes.
oh, Rhonda, haven't seen her either.
Who's Rhonda?
The one who do the dancing
Oh, okay.
classes.
Hmm. Okay.
Jennifer's still there, and Nicole.
Okay.
Yeah, Veronica, you have to get over there.
Yeah, I do.
Do I hit?
Probably next week. You know, when my
Let us
daughter.
know. Let us know. Maybe we can meet you for lunch.
Well, I'm probably will be there Wednesday. I may have to leave class a little early to get there because it takes me about 40 minutes to get there.
Oh, I thought you were close. I thought you were
Not-
closer.
Not anymore.
Oh, that's right. You moved there.
Yeah. And I would have come today, but my daughter's in California, so I have to watch the dog.
Ah,
Oh, you have a grand dog.
Is that what you call it? Okay, that's
Yeah,
good.
everybody, I heard they call it grand dog, like taking care of the kids' pet. They call it grandson.
Yeah, I'm probably a little bit better at that than a human.
Huh?
Well, sometime I feel like I love animal better than humans. Sometimes.
Yeah, that's true. Well, they can't go to the refrigerator themselves and get a snack.
Well, some of them they know.
Okay.
Yeah.
They know how to open the fridge.
All right, thank you.
Okay. I think we
Okay,
should-
guess what?
Are we having a party?
the program's over.
That's fine. Okay. So, all right, so we're gonna do a little drawing today. Okay, can all you guys hear me and see me?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Good to see you.
Okay, good. Okay. So we're gonna do a little drawing today. Now, here's what we're gonna draw. Well, we're gonna talk about a couple things first. Okay. So, Downtown, you might want to pull up a seat, and you guys can look up here to see the images, and these guys will see it online.
Let me move my stuff over so you can see that.
Can they see us?
Yeah, they can see you.
Oh,
Okay. Let's see.
Smile.
Yeah. Okay. So let's see. Get that. I'm gonna do a screen share to that. Okay. So just a little refresher. Okay. Last week. Okay. You know, we worked on that head,
yeah, the sleepy guy.
right? Everybody remember that?
Yes.
Wasn't that fun? Okay. And then I had you draw her. Okay. So for those of you who were here yesterday, this is the drawing that I worked on. And this is the finish. drawing. So I've taken it a little bit further from where you saw it, okay? Now, what I asked people here in the live class, people on site to do, was to draw some eggs, right? And the reason I wanted them to draw eggs is because if you think about drawing a face or a head or an arm or anything like that, what you're actually looking at is you're looking at what we call a curvilinear surface, right? So it's a surface that's continuously turning. And it's either going to turn toward the light or it's going to turn away from the light, okay? Now, so through an egg or a ball, right? Then it might look something like that, right? And you might get, a light part up here. Can you guys see the cursor move? Okay. And you might get light on the top, of the egg, right? At some point, it's going to begin to fall into shadow, depending on where the light is. And then you're going to get a separation. So there's going to be light and shadow. Now, one of the things that we're going to do today, just for fun,
Hello.
is
Yeah.
we're going to draw that. Ah,
Oh my goodness. And orange
making a
eggs.
lot of, somebody's making a lot of noise in the background back there. I don't know why.
Uh-huh. Not me.
Shuffling something around.
That's from John's Fire Tablet.
Is that from John? John, quiet yourself down, please.
That's all.
All right, so at any rate, this is what we're going to draw today. So we've gone from curvilinear objects, right? And we have a few of those in there, don't we? We have two eggs at different angles. One almost looks like a sphere, right here. Yeah. This one right here kind of acts like a sphere, doesn't it? Because we're looking at the end of it. This one, not so much because we're looking at the side view of it. And then look, it's like we've taken that sphere, which this is, and we've actually cut a section of it, right? And now we can actually see through, and it's still a rounded surface out here, right? On this roll of tape. And then we could say the same thing is true with this cylinder right here for the bottle and the cylinder for the cup, right? And look what the shadows do, see? So let's talk about shadows and light, right? Now, I keep telling everybody, you have to have 5 values to turn form. Can't do it with 3, can't do it with 2, you gotta have 5. That's a minimum. Now let me show you the 5 values that you need to look for. Okay, so let's just take this cylindrical form right here, which is a cup. And if we start way over here to the right, what do we have?
Light.
Yeah, we have light. And then way over to the left, we have shadow.
That's shadow.
Okay, so there's 2 values right here, 2 big areas. Now within light and shadow, there is, several different steps. So you have a general light. Now, what you don't have here is you don't really have a highlight on this surface. You do at the edge, at the top, but you really don't have it on the surface itself. So, and the light is coming from the extreme right on this. So you're getting this gradation from the lightest light here at the edge, really to mid-tone, right here in the center. Or I'd say really a middle light. And then squint your eye down, and you notice how it appears to be darkest, like right in here, in the center. Well, that's called a core shadow, okay? So you've got, basically light, and then, what we call mid-tone on the light side. And then you have a core shadow, and after the core shadow, then you get reflected light, right? So you got a value for the overall shadow, you got a value for the reflected light, you got a value for the core shadow, you got a value for the midtone, and you got a value for, you know, really the light. And then you could possibly, if this were like a really reflective surface, get a highlight in here somewhere, okay? Now again, you know, this is a real matte kind of absorbent surface, so it doesn't really reflect light the same way as, say, this egg does, okay? Now this egg is more reflective. The surface is harder, it's less porous. And so let's take a look at what happens here. Okay, so again, you know, we have the light, you know, everything over here, you know, from here up is light. From this line right here, which is really the core shadow, down is shadow. Now, if you squint your eye down, you know, I mean, just looking at this, you'd say that this area and this area were about the same until you squint your eye down. If you do, then you'll find that, oh, okay, it's not. This is actually darker than this, okay? Not by a lot, but it is darker, okay? And this is the reflected light, which is hitting this very bright white piece of paper into that rounded surface. When you get light overall, you get mid-tone. Here you actually get a highlight right there. You get a core shadow. You get the overall shadow value.
Where's the core shadow?
Right here, the darkest part right in here.
Uh-huh.
See, it doesn't quite go to the edge. It starts about right there and runs to really about the center of the egg. Okay, so that's the core shadow. Everything over here is slightly darker and slightly darker than the mid-tone. So, you know, it's all a value. And then there's just a little bit of lighter value that's not as light as any of this, but it's the reflected light, which is being cast back up. Okay, so here you've got actually 6 values that you can clearly see. And then, of course, you have the darkest dark, which is not really on the egg. It's where the egg meets the surface, right? See? So your darkest dark is right here, where this makes contact or compression, right? And overall, you would say that your cast shadow is overall darker in value than most of your egg, okay? It's, you know, the lightest part of the core shadow or lightest part of the cast shadow is about equal to the core shadow here. So overall, your values are lighter on the egg than they are on the cast shadow. Right? Can you see that? You can't. Why?
Sure, I can't see it because your head is big.
Oh, then scoot over here. You can see. Okay. Okay, but that's what's going on there. Right? So what we're going to do, we're going to get to drawing some figures and stuff, but as kind of a warm up, what I want you to do, and you don't have to do everything in there, right? But I do want you to do a minimum of 4 objects, okay? And I want you to do the 4 objects kind of how they're sitting. I don't want you to get real creative rearranging stuff, okay? But
Charles,
yes.
in that wood piece, I don't know how you call it, you notice that on the top, they have 2 different shadows. One is darker than the other.
I'm sorry, where are we talking about?
That piece of, those pieces of wood putting together, I don't know if you call that piece, the name of that piece.
Oh, you mean this plaster cast over
Yeah.
here?
Yeah, you see on the top, they have 2 different shadows. One is kind of light, the other one is kind of dark on the top.
Yeah. You mean like right up here?
Right here is dark, and then the rest is kind of
Right. Yeah,
a
okay,
light shadow, the other one.
Armando.
Uh-huh.
What you have here is you've got like a pyramid, right? So this is all a flat surface. This is all another flat surface over here. And it's, you know, it's turning abruptly away from the light. So it's very dark. And then the cast shadow that is casting is about the same value as it begins, but as it gets out toward the point, what does it do? It gets lighter because more light is kind of filtering into it and softening it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, there's a change in value there. Is that kind of what you were asking about? Maybe. Talk to me, Armando.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Well, no, did that answer your question?
Yeah, but I just want to let you know they observe the different kind of shadow. One is light, or one's real dark. Yeah.
Yeah, those shadows are going to change based on how much or how extreme, that surface is turned either toward the light or away from the light. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So this is what we're going to draw. We're going to take 25 minutes for this. Okay.
Where were you at?
I'm sitting here.
In this.
Yeah, I was sitting here. But draw from there. On the screen so you can see it. So yeah, you can. So yeah, scoot around. We've got easels if you want to, get in front of the screen.
This is my chair.
Right here. Yeah, bring your chair.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm going to set this for 25. And away we go. And in the meantime, while we do that, I know you can only see music right now. But it's a way for you to check. Of course, when I talk about that, But you leave it with that. See, it's darker. So there's the edge where your shadow's going to stop. The ultimate answer is you would probably this is wrong. Afterward, come back in and put some on it. Because that paper's not really white. And so if you really want to get it right, We'll start doing that later.